Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, we're live. Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome to Happy Hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You had a fantastic day. You're having a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for being here with me. Yes. So I want to say before we get started, hi everybody. I want to say before we get started that I watched back our last a bit of our last happy hour session, and I'm going to try my very best to speak in a low tone because I didn't realize that I have a really loud booming voice anyway, and I was just talking. I was talking it pretty loud, but it was natural for me, but it was overloading the mic, and so the sound was really distorted throughout, and I was really kind of embarrassed, me being the audiophile that I am. But the reason why that happens is because the way my system is set up now, I have my microphone plugged right into my tower, and I just moved from a Mac to a PC. I built myself my own PC. It was so cool. It was so much fun. But when I turn the volume down, you hear that high-pitched squeal? That's the circuitry of my motherboard. That's you're hearing the power and everything going through my motherboard, and it's really obnoxious. So I keep the microphone up as loud as I can, so that it doesn't so that you can't hear that sound, and also you can hear my voice as clearly as possible. Hi, Christina. Okay, I'll check it out. But so what I'm going to do right now, because it looks like it's overloading the sound, and I don't want the sound to be distorted because I'm a perfectionist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit, and I want you guys to listen and tell me if you're hearing that high-pitched squeal. Okay, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Turning it down, like, we're going to go... It's at -5. Okay, so it's down. It's at -5 decibels. Yeah. Okay. I want to take it to 6. Okay. It's at -6 decibels right now. So what I want you to do is tell me what it sounds like. Okay. If you guys are hearing that high pitched squeal and it's really annoying you, let me know and I will adjust it. Yeah, you damn right, Imani. That damn Virgo rising. Anyway, so you guys tell me how that sounds, and then we'll get started. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here with me during happy hour. Cancer in the house. Ew. Sounds good. Okay, excellent. Oh my God, thank you, Tarot Lover. I really appreciate that. It sounds great. Okay, excellent. Sounds good. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm still gonna try and speak at a normal level, because I'm pretty sure my roommates and my neighbors right across from me are kind of like, okay, Eric, you can stop yelling now. It sounds good. Okay, excellent. So welcome to Happy Hour, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to kick this off with a little bit of an unboxing. Gonna kick this off. Oh, thank you, Munchie. Okay, so Leah, you are hearing the hum. All right, but it's a little bit of a hum. If it's bothering you, if the hum is bothering you guys, please let me know. Otherwise, if it's not so bad, then I'm probably just gonna leave it where it is. What crystal am I wearing? This is black onyx, and this here, this is a unicorn, and this is something that my best friend Natalie gave me. If you guys have been following me lately, you know that I have a friend that lost her mother recently. Her mother actually passed on January 11th, 1/11. Yikes. But that's my best friend Natalie, and she got me this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it. Wait, can you see it? It's a unicorn. Look, it's a unicorn, guys, and it's got this beautiful little rainbow charm on it. I love it. But this is black onyx, and it's someone that I got it from someone. He sells crystals and whatnot. He's on. I believe his name is Ken, and he's on Instagram as New Atlantis, NEU Atlantis. He's based here in Brooklyn. So if you want to check him out, go ahead and send me a message asking about the guy that I got this crystal from, and I will send you his Instagram page, because he makes all kinds of really wonderful things. I bought this stone from him on a street on Bedford, where he's set up sometimes in Williamsburg over the summer and whatnot, spring, fall, summer, whatnot. And he wrapped this crystal in copper for me, and he makes all kinds of beautiful things. Like he literally makes his own stuff. And I'm pretty sure if you're not here in Brooklyn, you wanted to purchase something from him, I'm sure he would be able to send it to you. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Enchanted Mystic Oracle. So yeah. Also, okay, since we're on the topic of Natalie, my best friend, if any of you would still like to donate to her family, for like the funeral costs and all that, the link is still in the bio of my Instagram page. So if you want to go ahead and donate, anything helps, that is still available. And I greatly appreciate, to all of you that have donated already, I really, really greatly appreciate that. So yeah. Black onyx is also good for protection and grounding. Oh, thank you, Tarot Lover. I really appreciate that. And actually, speaking of ASMR, I'm in the process of developing some new stuff for the channel. One of the main things I want to do is start creating meditations. And I'm also a music producer and a composer. And I've been in this energy of wanting to study sound healing methods to develop. Maybe I may even be starting a new channel surrounding that. Or also this channel, Divine Conversations, is eligible for membership, which is something that I'm going to be rolling out fairly soon. And either I'm going to be starting a new channel, or that may be a perk. I don't think that should be a perk. I actually think like any sort of like meditations or healing music or whatnot that I produce or develop, that should probably go on a whole new channel, because I want to make that accessible for everybody. But yeah, so that's something to look forward to. But I am going to be rolling out a membership situation. I'm probably just going to roll out, start with just a basic membership. If any of you would like to support my channel in ways other than just being a subscriber, then you could do that. And then as time goes on, I'm going to roll out more tiers of memberships, which is going to cost more, but you'll get more with that. And I already have some things that are in the works. I have some ideas that I'm kind of fleshing out to get that going. Yeah, singing bowls. I'm researching into singing bowls and all that stuff. The violet flame meditation. Yes, that violet. And actually, you know what's funny? I've been just talking. Hey, Jamie. I've been telling a lot of people about the violet flame meditation a lot lately, because it's been really relevant to them. So, guided meditations would be something that I would be interested in developing. I may even start asking you guys what kind of meditations you would want to see, and seeing how I can develop that for you guys, because I love to produce music, I love to record, I love to sing, and I'm pretty damn good at it. So I want to do more than just like working in a studio or producing for artists or whatnot. I don't really want to work in a studio. If I work in a studio, I want to like build my own studio, develop my own studio. But in the meantime, I do still want to like produce for people, and I've done so already. If any of you are interested in hearing the work that I've done for artists in the past, I have produced and composed for them. I did a whole EP for someone, and I did remix. If any of you are interested in seeing or hearing any of that, I would love to share it with you. But I also want to be of service in the sense of creating music or working with sound to help with healing. So that's really what I'm looking to do next in this whole like YouTube land healer status that I have. Yeah, that would be really fun. Yeah, so I wasn't even planning on talking about that, but there it is. Okay, so I do have a little bit of an unboxing that I want to do here. And I have a package here from Miss Carolyn Woodson. Thank you so very much, Carolyn, for sending this to me. And yeah, so I'm just going to get into this. I'm going to open this up and see what we've got. And then we're going to get started with happy hour, yeah? Cool. So let's do it. And it looks like there are things coming through. There are more people getting in. Well, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people say that I look like Prince. However, or at least they used to. Now I get that I look like Cat Williams. But anyway, I mean, it's funny, whatever, I don't care. But yeah. But I'm going to be straight up and honest with you guys. I'm more of a Jackson person. Like, Michael and Janet Jackson are two of my biggest idols ever. I like Prince. I absolutely respect him as an artist, but I just never vibed with him as much. I'm more Team Jackson than Team Prince. But hey, like, to each his own. Like, I'm no shade. You know what I mean? Hey, Michelle. Okay. So anyway, what have we got here? Oh my God! Well, there's two things here. The first is this calendar, but first coffee, the 2020 calendar plus 2021 planning months. Okay, I love this. Coffee, because hating your job should be done with enthusiasm. That's the first one on here, and each month looks to be a cool little thing about coffee. So like for January, if you want perky, get a coffee maker. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Thank you so much, Carolyn. And it's funny because I've actually kind of wanted a calendar. This is beautiful. And then she even wrote a little tidbit. Happy birthday 2020. Amazing blessings, Carolyn. I love this. Thank you so much. And then she's also sent a deck, which is, oh my God, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, Carolyn, are you kidding? Oh my God, I am so excited about this one. And you know what, guys? Thank you so much. I really want to encourage you guys to continue to send decks that you think would be great for the channel, because I really want to expand the readings that I do. Like, I do these monthly readings, and I'm definitely going to keep up with. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to keep up with morning coffee, but I want to develop more things for you guys. And if there are any decks out there that you think would be really great and beneficial for the channel, please, by all means, send them. You might want to check in with me first just to make sure I don't have them. But I'm super excited about this one. You have that one, okay. The Divine Feminine, yes, Divine Feminine cards. Isn't there a Divine Feminine Oracle? I feel like there is a Divine Feminine Oracle. I would love to work with that. You know what I would really love? I would really love if there was a Divine Masculine Oracle. We need that, guys. We need that. If anybody is into developing Oracle decks, a Divine Masculine Oracle would be fantastic. Like, I'm putting that out there. Something on the masculine side, because we have, divination and witchcraft and things like this, and the tarot and psychic ability and all that. It's very much a feminine thing, which is fantastic. I love that. But I would love to have some sort of reference from the masculine point of view. You know what I mean? Oh, Oh my God. Hi, Stella. Where have you been? I've been so worried about you. I mean, not necessarily worried. I mean, I'm sure you were okay, but I was just concerned because I sent you a message, just checking in like back in December, because I remember you had a procedure back in December. So I wanted to send a message to check in, and I never heard back from you, but it's so great to see you. Carla, I don't really have an opinion on Doreen Virtue's situation. I do have a number of her decks, but I don't use them anymore. I rarely used them when I bought them. Read your earlier post. Oh, there was something. I mean, I don't really have an opinion on Doreen Virtue. To each their own. I mean, if she's following the path that she feels is best for her, then 100%. More power to her. Me personally, okay, fine. I guess I do have a bit of opinion. I will say it feels like she took a little bit of a step backwards, because she went from being this person that believed in divination and all that to someone that completely denounced it and talks about how it's the devil and all that. Like or demonic or whatnot. I can't get behind that. Being the person that I am, that works with this so much and loves it so much and sees how much it helps people, I can't sit here and tell you that it's completely 100% demonic. Are there people out there that use it for really negative and dark purposes? Of course, but that's like anything. I mean, that's basic dichotomy, but so I will say, if she feels like she's in a better place, or this is really where she needs to go or do with her life, 100% I'm behind her. I can't get behind people that speak of divination or anything like this as demonic or wrong or bad or of the devil or not of God. That's the one thing that I will say, that if people that speak of this stuff as not of God, that is such a closed-minded point of view. Everything, literally, from the best things that you can imagine to the absolute worst things, all of it is of God. And to sit and say that God is just this, is only a positive, good, loving being and not the exact opposite also, is something that I don't believe in, because I believe God encompasses everything in existence. Everything is of God. Everything is of source. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents. But as long as she's happy, I'm happy. That's all I have to say about it. NT Way. Stella, I don't see... Okay. I don't really see an earlier post. I don't see an earlier post, Stella, but... that's okay. I mean, I'm so glad to see you. I am so very glad to see you. Welcome back. I didn't have a birthday. The channel had a birthday. The channel turned 2 years old on January 8th. And so that was the reference. My actual birthday is May 6th. I'll be 33 this year. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Right. Oh, okay. Well, let me check, Stella. All right. So thank you so much, Carolyn. Thank you so much. I am so excited to use both of these. But I'm going to get down to business now. Let me check and see what we have here, because yes, there were a number of other readings that came in. Team 1987. Yo, 87 was a good year, y'all. Let me tell you. I tell you what. 87 was a damn good year. That's right, honey. Oh, look, and my camera doesn't want to focus. Okay, anyway, we're just going to deal with it. We're not going to worry about it. Okie dokie. Let me log in here. What? Why are you freaking out? Stop freaking out. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. And then we're going to get started with happy hour. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, do the things, please. And thank you. Yes, here we go. All right, let's see what we have here. And I just want to make sure. Yes, Stella, you are in. All right, so let's see, guys. Let's see what we have. We actually may be all full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one space left. No, I'm so sorry. I am all booked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the floor is closed. I am full up, you guys. So anyone else that was looking to get a reading, I apologize, but we are all full. I am entering the end of my Saturn return. That's right. Oh, shut up. You are not old from being in 82. Come on. I can't stand y'all. Thank you, Hunter. We are not old. We are wise. Shit. Old. Fuck out of here. All right, so our list goes as follows. We have, first on the list, wait, hold on. So look at this. One of my best friends, her name is Krista. She got me this cute little pad with it says "You are magical" with a mug that says the same thing. It's adorable. I love it. But okay, so happy hour. So first on the list, we have Sarah. Second on the list is Carla. Then we have Kelly. And then we have Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Is that an E? No, you're an AY. Okay. And then we have Kristen. Then after Kristen, we have Jennifer. Jennifer. I don't know why I want to say it that way, but. And then we have Charisse after Jennifer. Then we have Imani. And then after Imani, we have Stella. And then finally, we have Christina. My sister's name is Christina. Hi, Jessica. Wait. Jessica. That wouldn't be Jess Lee, would it? Yes. Stella, I'll start with you. How about that? Yay! Oh, wow. Morella, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, I hope you and your family are okay out in Australia. You haven't been too disturbed by the fires and all that. Lavender! Oh, love! Hi, honey. How are you? Thank you so much. No, okay, that's fine, Jessica. Thank you so much for tuning in, Lav. Hey, cheers. I mean, it's not wine yet, but it's tea. Welcome. Oh my god, I love you. Shit, you finally got on as the floor closed. I'm sorry, honey, but I mean, it fills up pretty quickly. Anyway, okay. Cool. All right, cool. So, I hope this is okay. I mean, Sarah, you technically would be first, but I'm gonna let Stella go first if that's okay. Hey, Sarah. Okay, great. But we're gonna. Oh, absolutely. So Stella, I'm going to start with you and then Sarah, and then we're going to start from the top of the list. Okay. So then after Stella will be Sarah. Is that all right? I hope that's okay. But let's see. Okay. Okay, Christina, I got it. All right. So Stella, you just wanna. Well, I will say, I'm glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was a little worried about you for a little bit, but I'm glad you're here. I'm sad to hear that you've been depressed, but let's talk about this. Let's see what Spirit wants you to be focusing on right now. So I'm going to give this 2 more shuffles for you, Stella. And then, hey, ain't finna argue with you. No, well, you missed an unboxing, but I'm just now getting to the readings. Ooh, one more shuffle. Okay, one more shuffle for you, Stella. All right. And let's see what we have for you. My Stella Bella. Boop. All right, Stella, so what should you be focusing on right now? Overall energy is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands can be about communication. I do feel like there are some messages that you need to send, but pump the brakes on that one, because what I really feel like here, Stella, is you need to be identifying yourself. I feel like your depression right now has a lot to do with, I'm hearing, overexerting yourself in ways that don't really serve you. It's like you really need to get down to who you are. You need to bring your power back. You need to find what your passion is. What's your drive? What drives you to thrive? Yes. Underneath the Page of Wands, you've got the Three of Swords. Okay. But then also underneath the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune wanted to show itself. And I feel like you're really, I mean, the Three of Swords is definitely speaking to the heartbreak or the depression that you've been experiencing, for sure. But with the Wheel of Fortune under that, it's okay, you've been closing off from everyone. All right, and that's fine. I feel like that's okay, because you do need some time to rest and recuperate. I'm hearing this is a cocooning phase, but this is about to change, all right? All of this heartbreak that you've been experiencing, it's really about to change. You need to give yourself time to allow yourself to change that, and that's going to come from re-identifying yourself on the surface, refocusing your energy, finding out what it is you're truly passionate about, what it is you really live for, what it is you really want to be doing with your life right now, okay? And not giving your energy to anything or anyone without that you don't feel is worthy of your time, attention, or energy, is worthy of your compassion, your understanding, and anything that you just don't, damn it, you just don't want to do, okay? Yes. Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's right, guys. If you're enjoying the session, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up, yeah? All right, so Stella, yeah, ooh, yikes. No, you know what, though? This makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, no, Stella, you're not, I don't think you're on Instagram. You're not on Instagram, so okay, but if you have access to Instagram, I would ask you to check out the Instagram live story, the reading that I just did, because it was all centered around some sort of toxic Ten of Wands energy. And here in the root of your situation, you have none other than the Ten of Wands. So this is exactly what I've been talking about. You are burdened by things that no longer serve you. Okay, you have in your storyline now, you have the Seven of Wands to the King of Wands to the Chariot. All right, and I do feel like this King of Wands, I'm not going to lie, Stella, this King of Wands might be your husband. And I am absolutely in no way am I saying that you need to leave your husband. But what I am saying is there need to be some boundaries here. Now, also, the King of Wands doesn't need to be your husband, even though that's kind of what I feel like it resonates as a little bit. But also, this King of Wands could be energy that you need to be embodying here. Seven of Wands is the energy of holding boundaries, and I'm hearing holding strong and firm boundaries, okay, against anything that doesn't serve you. What you need to be doing is using this cocooning phase right now, where you're kind of pulling away or isolating yourself from everyone in order to regain your strength and regain your confidence. And again, like I was saying with the Page of Wands here, finding what your passion is, finding out what makes you thrive, or rediscovering what gives you a sense of wanting to thrive and wanting to shine and wanting to do and whatnot, whatever. Now, the other thing about the King of Wands, though, is he, while he knows exactly what it is that he wants, he's not afraid to sit back or fall back and watch things play out and wait for the right time to strike. So even though this King of Wands energy is very passionate and knows exactly what it is that he wants, it's not really giving me an energy of telling you to be too hasty in finding this or taking any sort of action in this. But then finally, you do have the Chariot here, and the Chariot is talking about you being balanced and grounded and firm and knowing what it is that you want and then going for it. So this depression that you've been feeling lately, Stella, is influencing you to do some I guess, deep soul searching is what I want to say, and really redefine yourself in the physical. All right, really embody this King of Wands energy, this really strongly self-confident, not even trying to take any shit from anybody. Like, he's so focused on what he wants. He is so confident in himself that he doesn't even have the time or the attention to really take any shit from anybody. You know what I mean? But here there really needs to be a sense of strong boundaries that you need to put into place for yourself, Stella. But ultimately, like I said, with the Three of Swords that's underneath the deck here, also with the Wheel of Fortune, this is the period for you to make this change. Like, I literally just heard times are a change in here. Okay, so Stella, you're straight up getting your groove back. I mean, point blank. This is really a period where Stella is getting her groove back. But you're going to you are going to have to go through this period of depression just so that you can feel through the emotions, feel through what isn't working for you, and really get back into a sense of self. Okay? So there you have it, Stella. I hope that was helpful for you. You're welcome. Oh, I just heard you. Oh. Stella, you don't understand how happy I am to see you. For those of you that aren't familiar, for those of you that are pretty new, Stella is an individual that has been donating or has donated a ton of crystals. So what you see during morning coffee, the five, there are 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the big massive crystals that are on my table here, all of those were donated to the channel by Stella. And I couldn't be any more grateful for her contribution, for her presence in our lives, in this channel. I'm so grateful. So I'm so glad to see you, see that you're here again, Stella. Much love to you. Yes, so grateful, so very happy to see you. How's the sound doing, guys? Are we sounding good? Excellent, Stella. I love that. Bam. Oh, I will drink to that. Congratulations. Cheers. Well, okay, tears, yes, but happy tears. How about that? All right. So next on the list, yeah, she's pretty amazing. Next on the list, we have Sarah. Excellent. The sound is good. Okay, great. All right, Sarah. Oh, and then Sarah, you just wanted general messages from Spirit, correct? That's right, Michelle. Hi, Sonia. Hey, but you know what, Stella? You know why they can't figure it out? Because you're raising your vibration. You're healing from within, and that's going to boggle doctors until they start to open up to what we know. All right, Sarah. That was your last shuffle here. Boop. All right. Overall energy for you, Sarah. Ooh, the 7 of Cups. And when I see this, I hear confusion. What is it you're confused about, Sarah? To the 8 of Swords, and you're paralyzed by this confusion. Well, this is interesting. I mean, Spirit is saying to me, Eric, it's a clear message. And I'm just like, okay, but like, okay. So the message here is you're moving forward with towards something. There is a victory at hand, or there's about to be a victory here for you. Interesting. A guy. The Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here. And okay, so but the strongest message that I'm getting with this is you need to slow down. And you don't necessarily know how to. You have the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles followed by the Nine of Swords. You want to be in this Knight of Wands energy of just rushing forward or moving forward quickly with things, but he wants you to be here, Knight of Pentacles, and that's driving you insane. It's driving you insane. The other thing about it is that it's almost as if you feel like with the Seven of Cups energy here, you feel like the reason why he wants to move so slow is because he has other options. But I don't think that's the case. What I'm hearing is he doesn't want to rush into anything. He wants to make sure there is a stable and secure foundation. Sarah, I'm going to tell you what I just heard. He wants to make sure that you have a stable and a solid foundation. I literally heard for us to move in together, for us to live together. Is that what you want? Is that where you're trying to move this towards? It's like, and don't get me wrong, like I totally get the energy that you're in. I totally get it. Well, I literally just heard, why can't we just live together already? Why can't we just like move in together already? You actually had a conversation about it last night. Oh shit. Okay. He needs stability. He needs he needs things to be stable and secure, because that's a serious, I mean, other than the fact that, you know, it's a serious move and the fact that, you know, it shows a strong commitment between the two of you. It's also a major life circumstance. Like, he plans on buying a house. All right. Well, it's a major life circumstance because, again, other than the fact that it's a major sign of commitment between the two of you, if things go wrong or if things go south or you guys it ends up not working out and you part ways, that's a whole other headache that you have to deal with. Now, I'm not saying that just because you end up taking it slow and you know, you really both feel comfortable with it and then you end up moving in together or whatnot, whatever, and then that doesn't mean that there isn't still a potential for things to go south. But he feels like a really practical energy. All right. So, I mean, he's open to it. He's willing to doing it, but he's willing to do it, but he's not going to just fly into it willy-nilly, especially if he's planning on buying a house. I mean, he's really serious about settling down with someone, potentially you. Yes, the potential is you, okay? But you have to take it with stride. You have to take it step by step. And right now, you feel like you're in a prison. Eight of Swords. But all of that is an illusion. Look, you have the Seven of Cups with the Nine of Swords here. All of that is an illusion. Okay? And at the root of the situation, you do have the Six of Wands. I mean, victory is at hand here. There is a potential of victory on the way. It's in the root of the situation. So, like, the energies are there. You just got to let it play out. He doesn't want to move too fast. That's exactly what I'm picking up on here. All right, Sarah? So ease up on him, chill out, and I mean that with all the love that I can all the love in the world. But the divine is saying this, and they said that to me so that I don't feel like I'm coming down on you. But the divine is saying this: you have got to slow down a little bit. You've got to let him move through the process along with you. We're not asking you to not go through the process with him. We're asking you to go through this process together. Okay, and I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second, because Sarah, you need to go through this process with him too. Because what happens, like say y'all are going through this process and then all of a sudden, boop, one day you're like, holy shit, I can't do this with you. I'm not saying, okay, good. But I'm not saying that there is going to be a moment where you just, where you are going to say that, but I'm playing devil's advocate here. What happens? What if? Like, wouldn't you rather get, well, I don't know, 80% down the process and then some huge red flag comes up and you're like, oh no, I can't do that. Wouldn't you rather see that before you actually are living, you two are under the same roof together? You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. That's all. But I will say congratulations are in order. 6 of Wands here. Okay? Beautiful, Sarah. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, that's also because you do have that Knight of Wands energy. That's not to say that you're not allowed to be excited. Of course you're allowed to be excited. That's all. Right? Cool. So there you have it, Sarah. I hope that was helpful. Although it sounds like it was. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. All right, next is Carla. And after Carla is Kelly. Oh, well, Carla, number one, I would love to read the whatever you've written that's been inspired by. Yes, I'm so sorry, the list is full. But I would love to read whatever you have written inspired by masculinity and femininity. That sounds that we're inspired by the readings. I mean, yeah, I'd love to read that. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm so happy to be here for you and for everyone really, but oh my god, that's so beautiful. So Carla, the first thing yeah, so as soon as I called your name and said you were next, this one card fell out, and it is none other than, hold on, wait, I'm sorry, I want to move this out of the way. It's none other than the Star. All right, and with the Star I was hearing, don't give up. Don't give up. Your wish is going to come through. It's going to come true. And then at the bottom of the deck right now is the Nine of Wands. And really what I'm getting, Carla, is that you're really just, you need to align with the right one. And I know this is not something that you want to hear, but it could be years. I mean, think about what was it? There's something that I was watching where it took someone 8 years. They wrote something, I don't remember. God, I wish for the life of me that I could remember what it was. But they wrote something and they shopped it around for 8 years. Literally 8 years. God, I wish I remember who this was and what this project was. But it wasn't until they got to this one person that was into the situation, that was interested in, and it's crazy how the universe worked, because I feel like it was a show of some sort. I'm so sorry, I wish I could remember what it was, but there was a producer that tried to shop this idea to someone, to some network in the past, and it didn't work for them. And then this random person got an idea and wrote this whole thing and shopped it around for 8 years and didn't get anything from it until they met up with that one producer that had already tried to workshop it for some network, and they came together and he got it on, and it worked. And I swear to God, I wish I remember what it was. And I'm not trying to say that it's gonna be 8 years for you, but that's just kind of like an inspirational story. Don't give up. This is your dream. And if this is your dream, don't give up on your dream. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull the traditional single question spread that I usually do, because I already have some cards here that are speaking directly to your situation. So I'm gonna free pull here. I'm gonna see what else Spirit wants you to know about this. Wow, the 4 to the 5 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Okay, so check it out. And this is the other thing that I wanted to say. What this is saying here, the 4 to the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, the 4 to the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, this is literally an expression of God's rejection is God's protection. Okay? Whatever it is that you, in whatever ways you were passed up on, 4 of Cups, has put you in this 5 of Cups energy. But looky there, those 3 cups that have spilled, that was toxic, or it just wasn't the right fit for you. I'm not trying to pass judgment on people, but either it was toxic or it just wasn't the right fit. But you still have those 2 cups standing behind you. All is not lost. And those 2 cups, I'm feeling, is your creative project. Ooh, maybe it was toxic. I feel like it was. Yes, it was toxic. King of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. That shit was toxic. I'm not going to show you this card yet. Because I want to talk about this for a second. You're looking to work in the mainstream media, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what you need to understand is you are not of that vibratory rate. You are on a much higher vibration. So Spirit, just by the laws of energy, the laws of the universe, you're not going to be capable of resonating or interacting with anything that is of lower vibration. It just doesn't work that way. It's not because they're better than you or worse than you, and it's not because you're worse than them or better than them. It is just that you are not a vibrational match. But with this King of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse, these are individuals that this to me feels like emotionally manipulative businessmen that take advantage of art and artists just to make money. And that is not something that you are going to be allowed to align with. Businessmen, businesswomen, women, whatnot, whatever. Okay? I just heard strive for greatness. Do not give your child to the hands of someone that's just going to use them as a cash cow. It's like a situation where you have... Shit, okay, I'll go here. Thank you, Michael. I have a picture of Michael Jackson up on my wall. But think about Michael Jackson. He was a cash cow for his family. Now, the man is extremely talented, but his father took advantage of that. And trust me, okay, don't get me wrong, like Michael came down here with intentions of being a musician and an artist and a performer. But no, we're not doing that no more, right? Okay. Now I want you to see what is at the bottom of the deck here, Carla. The 6 of Wands. Victory is coming, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to stay in the vibration and in the knowing that you are going to get exactly what it is you want and exactly what it is you need in the divine right timing. It's coming, Carla. You have to just be patient and allow it to happen. I admire him too. 100%. And not only was he a cash cow for, like, say, his family, but think about how the music industry treated him. I mean, he hated the music industry. He hated record labels. Because it was all about the money. It wasn't about the music. It wasn't about the art. It wasn't about the fans. It was about the money. And how much they could squeeze out of everyone. You know what I mean? We're not doing that anymore. Yo, trust me, trust and believe, the entertainment industry ain't shit. It ain't shit. Looky here, Carla. Damn. Look, I was just curious to see what was at the bottom, what was underneath the Six of Wands, the World, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. But then underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Seven of Swords. You don't want to give in to this deception. You don't want to give in to someone that's going to bait and switch you or leave you high and dry. No. Oh, thank you so much, Lucy. There's nothing wrong with your writing. You know what? It's because, but you see, they'll tell you there's something wrong with your writing. Why? Because they don't think it's going to make them money. It's not about that anymore, Carla. I'm going to be honest with you, Carla. You might want to think about not getting things published in a mainstream way. You might want to think about going... You really might want to think about going rogue here and not doing things in a conventional mainstream way. You might even want to think about self-publishing. Why not? Have you thought about that? I mean, okay, I heard yes, she has, but you're not willing to do it because you don't believe that you can. They have. Yeah, all right. See, I told you. They don't think they can make money off of it. That's fine. So why don't you self-publish it? And then when you make all the money off of it, you can laugh in their faces. How about that? I mean... You have. Okay. Straight. I want to say that again. When you make all the money, you can laugh all the way to the bank. So there you have it, Carla. I hope that was helpful for you. All right, next we have Kelly. Well, I know it's a lot of money. I know. Okay, I understand that, but I mean, you have the power of God in your hands. You can manifest anything you want. Why not? Maybe, I mean, you could align yourself with an investor that believes in you and is willing to help you financially. You know, but see, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying that that's exactly how it's going to happen. What I'm saying is, there are plenty of ways to make this work. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay? Exactly. Like, hey, Kelly, hold on just a moment. Like what Lorraine just said, you don't want to give your rights away to someone that's just that's not going to do your project justice. Yeah. Okay. You get it. All right, cool. So next we have Kelly. After Kelly is Lindsay. Yes, believe in yourself. Because also think about it this way, Carla. If you have the dream was put there in front of you, was put there for a reason. Don't ever give up. But the dream was put there for a reason. I'm hearing it's a God-given gift. So if it's there, then it can happen. The manifestation is available for you. You just have to persevere with that Nine of Wands energy. Don't give up. Ever. Okay, you're welcome. All right, Kelly, let's see what we've got for you. What message does your holy guardian angel have for you at this time? Well, why don't we just get straight into that? I'm going to give this 4 shuffles. This is a big presence. This is a big dude. What up, homie? 1. Green. Is this Archangel Raphael? Because I'm seeing green. Heart chakra energy. 2. 3. Or I guess he has a heart-centered message for you. Okay. He could be working with Archangel Raphael. 4. It's a big presence, I'll tell you that. Boop. Okay. What message does your angel have for you? 7 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. Okay. The message here so far with the 7 of Pentacles. All right, that's cool. No worries. What I feel like with this, the 7 of Pentacles here, I'm feeling an energy of you needing to move on from something. It's like it's all it's they're saying it's like Einstein's definition of insanity, trying something over and over and over again, but the same way, but expecting a different result. It's like at some point you got to just call it, let bygones be bygones, is what they just said, or like call a spade and move on in some way. Underneath the 7 of Pentacles is the 6 of Cups. Oh, is this a soulmate? It's interesting because as I was kind of describing that, I was kind of picking up on some sort of soulmate. I'm hearing now karmic relationship type energy. And it's interesting, Kelly, do you follow me on Instagram? Because we were just talking about this on Instagram. About how you needed to, someone's in some sort of energy of a karmic cycle that they need to cut themselves from. Well, I'm going to draw the rest of the cards. It doesn't have to be a soulmate. It could be a cycle from like your childhood. Because the 6 of Cups, it can represent a soulmate, but it can also represent nostalgia or situations from the past. It could also be family, but... Ooh. Something that you've been persevering at for some time here. You feel trapped. You don't have instant. That's fine. You don't have to. You feel trapped. Because I have this 8 of Swords here. The 9 of Wands is at the root of your situation. So again, this does feel like something that you've been... There are 2 people from the past that may apply. Okay. And I'm kind of hearing... Oh, shit. I'm kind of hearing that these 2 people are actually trying to teach you the same lesson. And also what I heard was your divine soulmate is waiting for you. Your divine soul partner, your divine masculine, I guess, is waiting for you. But you have to release the past first before you can move forward towards that. You have the 8 of Swords, you have Temperance, and then you have the 6 of Pentacles. But what I'm getting here is the lesson is in the 6 of Pentacles. It's in the reciprocity. You need to move on or move away from those individuals that are not giving back what they receive from you. And it's like you're sticking with it with this 9 of Wands energy, thinking maybe someday they'll get it, they'll come around, blah blah blah. I'm even feeling an energy of maybe if I love them enough, they'll be able to give back, or they'll see the light and they'll make a change, blah blah blah. There is no amount of love that you can give to someone that will influence them to make a change for the better. They need to be in a position where they choose to make that decision on their own. And sometimes it takes taking that love away from them in order for them to get it, which can be unfortunate sometimes because that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get that love back. Oftentimes it's way too late. And for you specifically, Kelly, I feel like you need to just let this go. I kind of feel like you're in a position where you don't want to retract your love from them because maybe you might feel like you are abandoning them, but you're not. They're the ones that are abandoning themselves by requiring or allowing someone else to do this for them when they need to be doing it on their own for themselves. Do you get it? You're saying that's very accurate. Okay. You feel like an angelic energy. Like you just feel like an earth angel. And maybe that's why you have such a powerful or a strong being guiding you. Because I perceive this literally like this energy is just towering over at me, staring down at me like this, like, hi Eric, how are you? It's kind of cool. Kelly, it's not about them anymore. It's about you. They were just a lesson. They were just a test. They were just a tool to get you to believe in yourself enough to bring enough balance into your life so that you can achieve this reciprocity. Oh no, Kelly, you don't have to work on being one. You already are one. It's not really a situation where you become it. It is who you are. So I guess what you can work on is clearing away the clutter that keeps you from really expressing this. Make sense? But that's what I have for you, Kelly. Okay? You just feel like a helpful soul, somebody that just wants to be there for other people. And that's a beautiful thing, but you also have to, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, you also have to learn to protect yourself. Oof. Anyway, you're welcome. Okay. All right, cool. That's what I have for you here, but as long as the message resonates, then. Yes, you have stumbled on a live, Kimberly. How are you? Okay. Excellent. Excellent. All right, next we have Lindsay. Yeah, and then after Lindsay, I'm going to take a little bit of a potty break, and I think I'm going to grab myself a glass of wine, which means it's going to get really interesting in here, kids. Exactly, Munchie. Exactly. When giving love to others, don't forget to save some for yourself. Matter of fact, let me take that a one step further. Give love to yourself first, then give to others. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Well, I'm glad you're here, Kimberly. All right, Lindsay, you are next. Let's see what we have here for you. Oh, okay. So, sunshine. All right, Lindsay. So I don't know. Are you here? Have you made it? Everyone else gets the leftovers. Oh my God, you're hilarious. I love you, Imani. Okay, so Lindsay. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I love that you're here. And also, you guys, if you're enjoying this session with us here, please go ahead and drop a like, smash that like button for me, yeah. Smash it hard. Yeah. Sorry. Oh. All right, so Lindsay, I'm gonna do your reading now, and I guess you're not here, but that's okay. So I'm going to give this one more shuffle for you, Lindsay. Oh. Boop. All right. Let's see what I've got for you here, Linz. Ooh. Yes, for that Queen of Pentacles. You better know your worth, Linz. I know that's right. And it's funny because you've been working on this for some time, but now I really, and you've kind of been in this energy for a little bit. You've been floating around in there. You're like, okay, I think I know my worth. I mean, it's not quite settled in yet, but okay, oh no, it's settled in now. You got that shit on lock. And I'm actually kind of proud of you. Not kind of. I'm quite proud of you, Linz. I mean, it's not like you were ever incapable of this, but hey, it's all good. Oh, shit. You go straight from the Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Bitch, I know that's right. Because you know what, though? The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are like best friends, in my opinion. They're very similar energies. However, the Queen of Pentacles is way more loving and compassionate. She has that logic and that stern ability. Hi, Allie. She has that logic and all that, but also she's way more compassionate and way more loving. The Queen of Swords ain't got time for no love. Like, I ain't got time for the emotion. All right. So don't even bring that mess to my doorstep, because you know I'll be cutting your ass off. Toot sweet. Okay, but this is the energy that I feel you're embodying right now, and I do want to say that it is definitely in balance. It is quite balanced here. And I am feeling this energy is being directed at your twin. And he's taking it in stride. He is honoring it. This is what I'm hearing, but you're very much in an energy of, look, buddy. Look, buddy. I know what my worth is. And, well, let me say it this way. Look, buddy, I know what my worth is. And I'm willing to be here for you. But I am not going to allow you to come up and step to me with no mess. So you better pull up. Hey, and it's a good thing, though, because it is influencing him to do better. Don't go too far. Don't take it to an extreme, but stand your ground and hold firm. It's what you've been doing, and I encourage you to continue doing so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Beauty-muss. So you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, at the root. Not the bottom of the deck, at the root of your reading. Okay, so yes, you are, in fact, this is a message about you and your divine masculine. I guess this is an energy of, I guess this is, maybe if you weren't consciously aware of it, or you didn't want to specifically ask, we're talking about your twin flame dynamic here. In your storyline, you have the 10 of Wands, you have Judgment, and you have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really do feel like you're the one that's in this energy of blowing the horn, like this angel saying, enough is enough. It's time to cut the bullshit. I'm not trying to deal with all this stupid, burdensome shit that we've been dealing with forever. If you want to deal with that, that's fine, but you're doing it on your own. To the 7 of Wands. Because homegirl ain't got time for it. Because homegirl knows her worth. And ain't trying to fuck with anything that is below that. Period. Lindsay, you're in a great energy. You are in a fantastic energy. I don't want you to feel afraid. I don't want you to think that you're being too hard on him, that you're being too stern with him. I will say, keep the Queen of Swords in check. Don't let her run amok. Like, you might want to sit more in the Queen of Pentacles. Well, I do feel like you are sitting more in the Queen of Pentacles energy. And the Queen of Swords is coming through every once in a while saying, whoa there, buddy. Where do you think you're going? You know what I mean? But it's all with love. Excuse me. It's all with love. It's all with compassion. All right. I get it. Hold your ground. Stand firm. But, I mean, you've worked really hard, Lindsay, in getting out of this 10 of Wands energy. And now is the time for you to revel in that, to bask in that energy, to let your light shine from this place of freedom, which is why I feel like you're the one here blowing the horn of redemption or resurrection, saying it's time to wake up. You have to hold your boundaries. This is a situation, regardless of whether you're interacting with your twin flame or someone else. We're at a time in the timeline, in our lives, in this period where we can never ever allow ourselves to entertain any of this again. Never. So you have to hold your boundaries. I kind of feel like there's a part of you that's kind of questioning, maybe I should lighten up on him a little bit, or maybe I should like not be so rigid about. No, do not make it easy for him. And I'm not encouraging anyone to make life a living hell for their divine counterpart, but no, do not release this standard, Lindsay, ever, for anyone. Not even your best friend, is what I just heard. So maybe there are some people out there that are friends of yours that you're kind of like maybe being a little lax on, but no, nuh-uh. Okay, don't do it. You're in a really good place, Lindsay, and you deserve to be there, and you deserve everything that you get from being there. You deserve all of the rewards. Okay? Let your light shine. Be who you truly are, and don't think anything less than what you know you are worthy of. Period. Okie dokie. I love you. Cool. All right. Word. I will definitely agree with that, KV. I will definitely agree with that one. All right. Sweet. Sweet like honey, y'all. All right, so I am going to take a slight break. I'm going to go party, and I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine because it's about that time. That's right. I encourage you all to take a break with me. Go enjoy yourselves. Yes, and Carla, you go, ladies. Ooh, Carla, I just got your email. Are you still with us? I got your email, so I'm going to read that later. I'm excited. All right, guys. So hang in there. I'm going to take a few minutes. I will be right back. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. No. There we go. Hi, guys. So I'm back. Oh. Oh, thank you, KB. I really appreciate that. You guys, you're gonna make me cry. Malbec on deck. I know that's right, honey. So while I'm pouring my Malbec, I want to have a little bit of a conversation about this whole concept of not making things easy for your counterpart. And for those masculines out there that are here that are watching, whether you're a man or a woman, I mean, the same goes for you in terms of your feminine. We're not doing this to just make life a living hell for people. We're doing this because we are influencing each other. We are striving to help each other be the best versions of ourselves that we possibly can. That is one of the main things about the twin flame journey that a lot of people don't really want to admit. The twin flame journey is not about being in this like fanciful romance, this like Disney story of a romance, like this fairy tale. No, it is the furthest thing from a fairy tale. Yes, there is a deep sense of love, and it's super, I mean, like, ooh, let me tell you, man, every night when I go to bed and every morning when I wake up, the feeling that I have just associated with my twin and all that is beautiful. But let me tell you guys something. It is hell a lot of the time, because you really have to face yourself and you really have to do some serious healing. And the reason why we're here doing this is because we are showing an example. We are leading by example, and we're setting the groundwork, laying the groundwork for everyone else to get to this position too. It's very much a situation in which we are energetically influencing the people around us. Like, we're literally energetically influencing the grid as we as individuals move our way up the vibrational ladder, and we start to change and integrate and grow into these greater forms of ourselves than we have been in the past. Okay? Yeah, so that's so when I say things like don't make it easy for them, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be a narcissist. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be a piece of shit. I'm saying, no, hold them to the highest standard, just like you hold yourself to the highest standard. And that's another thing. I'm not saying to hold them to a higher standard, but then allow yourself to go, like, let yourself just go. No. You have got to be holding yourself to that standard too. We ain't trying to develop no narcissists and hypocrites around here. So the standards that you hold for yourself is the standard that you need to hold for your twin. And that is and you need to be, if you really want to be with your twin, you need to be able to rise to that occasion, to the standard that you hold for yourself and they hold for you and you hold for them. So I'm not saying that you hold some standard for them that you wouldn't even be willing to match yourself. Make sense? Just saying. Okay. Cheers. All right, y'all. So we're getting into the last half of the night here. I have 5 more left. So on the list, we have Kristen, Jennifer, Charisse, Imani, and finally Christina. Exactly, Allie. Focus on yourself. We are healing them, and they're healing us. I just want to make sure, is the sound still okay? It looks like I might want to take it down a decibel or two, just in myself, not on the system. But hey, Deep Soul, cheers, guys. Excellent. All right, well, Kristen, you're first. So let's see what we've got here for you. Well, Kristen, I'm going to be honest with you. It already feels like as things get less and less, it's like you're learning more and more of a lesson, or more and more of the lesson. Am I reading that correctly? Is it like you're wait, is it like you're getting less and less money, or there's less of a sting? That makes sense. So it feels like you're moving through the lesson. Excuse me. And what I'm hearing is you're moving through it quite effectively. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, that's a good thing, Kristen. It means that you're learning the lesson here. I'm going to give this 3 shuffles, and I'm going to see what advice Spirit has for you. Because ultimately what we want to do is we want to get you out of this cycle altogether. Okay. But let's see what we've got. Let's see what advice we have for you, Kristen. Okay. All right. The first card out is the 9 of Wands. Persevere. I really do feel like it's like, when you're dealing with triggers are going to come up over and over again, and it's slowly but surely you're going to be triggered by it less and less. The more consciously aware you become each time you get triggered, and the more that you understand that it's a trigger. Take, for example, me. I have this one trigger when it comes to my twin that I've been running into every once in a while, and I thought it was gone, but that was also because I had really been trying to disconnect myself from him and the whole journey and all that, which obviously was never going to happen. But now that I've been in this energy of reconnecting with him and like really admitting to myself my feelings for him and the fact that I do in fact want to be with him, this trigger has started coming back again and again, and each time it happens, I'm more consciously aware of it, where it's like, Eric, don't freak out. This is not what you think. It's just a trigger, right? So you're just going to, to be quite honest, Kristen. Exactly. Okay, excellent. All right, so that's what the 9 of Wands is talking about here. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. Ooh, child, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you are actively. That's right. And it makes sense why you're being guided to not go out and find a circumstance to resolve the issue, because you, by working or dealing with this trigger, you're changing your karma. Okay, and that's a good thing. We want you to clear all this out completely before you move on, so this doesn't have to even be a problem in the future. Okay, let's see what else we got for you. Oh, damn. I mean, drop the mic, y'all. Drop the motherfucking mic. Ooh, child. Look at you, Kristen. Okay, look. Look. And let me show you something. Oh, man, I cracked myself up. At the root of your situation, you have the King of Swords. We're asking you to see this for what it truly is. What is this truly? A lack of self-worth. 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is in the very center of your reading here. Okay? To the left of the 5 of Pentacles is death. This was that drop the mic moment. Drop the motherfucking mic, because girlfriend, you are going through a transformation leading you to the Page of Pentacles, a brand new start, moving in a new direction, starting over, turning over a new leaf, coming into a new vibration. The Page of Pentacles to me is that level up card where you are in this brand new vibration, this brand new energy, and now you got to kind of try and find your footing. But it looks like Spirit is slowly but surely helping you find this footing so that you can step into this new vibrational reality and be good. In essence, hit the ground running. Make sense? I like this a lot, Kristen. This is beautiful. I will drink to that. Cheers, Queen. And yes, I do mean queen. Because you are a queen, and you need to recognize that. You need to own that. You need to go through this transformational process to see the self for the queen that you really are, to see yourself for the queen that you really are. Okay? Beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love that. Yay. All right, cool. Well, that was short and sweet. Next, we have Jennifer. I really don't know why I want to say it that way, but are you here, Jennifer? Somebody wake Christina up. Christina, are you awake? Were you the one that I needed to wake up? Christina. Well, what you have to do is just get through the triggers, is heal yourself. That's all. I mean, I kind of feel like they told you that. They just said, yes, we did, but you didn't want to believe it. Oh, thank you, Kristen. I really appreciate that. Like, thanks. Thank you so much. Jennifer. Yeah, see? Told you. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, Jennifer. I really don't even know why I want to say your name that way, but hey, whatever. You know what that does make me think of, though? It's the South Park episode where Cartman turns his hand into like Jennifer Lopez, and he says, "My name is Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos." I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And for anyone that is offended by that, I am so sorry. Really? Okay. Well, maybe that's why I'm picking up on that. Yikes. I'm so sorry. Well, at least it makes you laugh. Okay, good. Okay, good. At least at least it makes you laugh. All right, let's see what we've got for you. West Side Story. Okay, that's valid. I know that shit is right, Allie. Oh, damn. I know that shit is right. Mine would trigger me like that too. Like you've got to be fucking kidding me right now with this shit. Like, are you really serious, buddy? Whatever. We don't need to get into that. I'm not trying to be mad at him right now. There's nothing to be mad about. All right, Jen. Let's see what we've got here for you. Well, damn, Jennifer, if you're straight up exhausted with these lamos, then maybe you should change your vibe. I'm just going to be straight up. The reason why you've been, I mean, think about it. It's the law of attraction, Jen. Okay. If you're aligning with narcissists, lamos, addicts, cheaters, emotionally unavailable, That means you're allowing it into your existence. Now, here's the thing about it, because you're going to keep getting these lessons over and over, right? But you need to be the one to take the initiative to the point where the moment that you recognize this coming back up in your life, you cut it right out. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because if that's not what you want in your life, then you need to stop entertaining it. Now, it's not, many people kind of get confused and think, well, all I have to do is just change my vibration and magically I'll bring this stuff in. No, you first got to kind of prove to the universe that you are really done with all of that. And then, so you take that action. When you see that this is coming back into your life, whoa. I mean, like, first sign. Not even saying, oh, well, he's still cute, I'll go on one more date. No, you don't entertain it at all. No, you get what I'm saying? Okay, so the simple answer is, well, you gotta change your vibration, but also really you have to, like, good night, oh, Lavender, I love you. Mwah. It was good to see you. I will see you, Lav. I'll see you next Wednesday, actually, if I don't see you before then, but I'll see you next Wednesday. Okay, sorry, Jennifer. But anyway, I mean, are you getting what I'm saying? Like, it's not just as simple as changing your vibration. You have to change your vibration, and then you also have to follow through. Okay? All right, but I'm going to give this 3 shuffles for you, Jennifer. And let's see what the cards or Spirit wants to say about it through the cards, okay? Last shuffle here. All right, Jennifer. All right. Overall energy. Well, okay, it might be what's landing on your doorstep, but again, it's the follow through. It's more than just, and that is, again, it's a common misconception. It's more than just changing your vibration. It's also the follow through of maintaining that vibration. There it is. Oh shit. Your overall energy right now is the 8 of Pentacles. There's the follow through. Okay, because now they're saying consistency, and especially, I mean, I get what you're saying there, Jen, but like, look, you have this 8 of Pentacles here, and the 8 of Pentacles is very much a consistent energy. It's like you have to do things consistently to receive the same result of creating those 8 identical pentacles, right? It's not something you can ever give up on. It's not something that you can ever be lackadaisical about. And the more that you do it, the more that you maintain that, I guess we'll call it level of integrity, the easier it will be. Like, it will literally become second nature after a while, where you won't even need to think about it anymore. You won't even give it a second thought. It's like if people were to ask you about it, it's mean like, what do you mean? I mean, it's what it is. It's who I am. You know what I mean? Okay. Underneath the 8 of Pentacles is the 2 of Pentacles. Maintaining that balance. Striking that balance. And what I'm getting with the 2 of Pentacles for you, Jen, is it's weird. I want to call it like a sense of inner reciprocity. It's like if you want one thing, then you're gonna have to do something to get that one thing. Does that make sense? That's a little bit of an obscure message, but that's how it feels. That's about the best way I can put it. I hope that makes sense. Oh shit, man! You guys, I really crack myself up sometimes. At the root of the situation, you do have the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so that is the main goal here: maintaining some sense of reciprocity, right? you have the Tower with the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Tower is you setting the record straight. And the Page of Wands is both an energy of recreating yourself or redefining yourself and sending the message of that redefinement, which is also representative of the Tower energy, right? But when you do this, you create change. You change your karma. You change what you attract. You change what lands on your doorstep. But you have to be consistent about it, Jen. You have to be consistent. You can't falter. You can't put in half the effort and expect to get the full payout. The universe does not work that way. You may be able to get away with that in the three-dimensional world, but honey, not in the higher vibrations. Especially not in the fifth dimension. Absolutely not. You ain't pulling no wool over the universe's eyes, I'll tell you that. Okay? That's what I got for you. Does it make sense? I hope that made sense, Jen. But that's what I got. Oh, you're welcome, but yikes. I'm sorry. But I tend to be like that. Y'all know, I'm not the type of person that's ever gonna really sugarcoat anything for you guys, because I love you guys and I want to help you, but I can't help you if I'm sugarcoating things. Okay, cool. Damn, Jen, Jennifer, look what just came out. The Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups. If you want the Ace of Cups, then you are not allowed to take anything less than the true Ace of Cups. And anybody that's going to come in your life and not provide you with that Ace of Cups that you know you deserve, girlfriend, you cut them out faster than you can say off with their heads. Which actually takes some time to say, but you get what I'm saying. And also, you need to love yourself enough. That's the biggest message with this. That's the biggest message with this, Jen. You have to love yourself enough to allow yourself to be alone until you find that person that's going to honor you. Make sense? Fuck it. I would rather be alone than be with some half-assed lover. Period. And that goes for my twin flame too. Like if he can't love me as much as I love myself, and I'm not saying this from a narcissistic point of view, a self-centered point of view, but if he can't love me the way I love myself, which is unconditionally, just like I love him unconditionally, but if he can't do that, then bye, Felicia. I'll see you when you're ready for it. Or maybe if it takes it that long, I'll see you in the next lifetime. I really pray to God it doesn't take that long. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Cool. So there you have it. That's what I've got for you, Jen. Jennifer. Woo! Okay. All right, so next we have Charisse, then Imani, and then last but not least we have Christina. Christina! Are you awake yet? Wake up! Christina! Y'all don't need to hear me whine. You can watch me drink wine, though. Hi, Cardi. Welcome for tuning in. Or, welcome to happy hour. Thank you for tuning in. I am a dork. Thank you very much. I will drink to that. Okay. So, Charisse. Well, good, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy my bluntness. Well, Charisse. Oh, there you. Oh my God, it is you. Hi. Aw. I was like, wait a second. I know that name. There she is. Hi, Charisse. How are you, my love? Hey, look, Charisse, first of all, I know I said that we needed to get together before you moved down, and I'm so sorry, but life has been so crazy right now, and I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna. I mean, next week is. Oh, hello. Can we focus here? Like, what the hell, man? Can you get it together, please, camera? Thanks. I'm so sorry, honey. Do you still have time? Like, you're leaving soon, aren't you? I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, you just want a message from Spirit, so I'm gonna give this three shuffles for you, Charisse, and then we'll see what we've got for you. Also, there's a pretty significant delay, so don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll talk later, but let's see what your message is. It's enough. Okay, one more shuffle. Perfect. Here we go. Oh, you've got 3 weeks left. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad you still have time left because, to be honest, yeah, I can't do this week, and I definitely can't do next week, but I can do the week after. Okay, so anyway, here, let's see. Message from Spirit for you, Charisse. Okay. Overall, and ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. I think you know what that means. I know what it is. And it's funny because I was picking up on the fact that you potentially wanted to talk about this Ace of Pentacles situation, but you didn't. I think you were just kind of allowing it, like leaving it up to Spirit to say whatever it wanted to say. And I almost wanted to be like, let's talk about this for you, but okay, so cool. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. Well, that's interesting. But I think this is a fear of yours. Four of Cups here. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, yes, it is a fear. It is a fear. Because at the root of the situation, you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay? What I really want to say, Charisse, is you have got to work through this fear of not being good enough, not having enough, not being prepared enough before you really move, before you really leave the area and go down there. And I'm going to tell you what I told somebody else. I don't remember who it was earlier in earlier in the session, but was it Carla? You were given this inspiration for a reason. You are perfectly capable of it. And this card right here is your proof, the Queen of Cups. Because this is coming, this venture that you're going on, this venture that you're moving through is coming from a place of compassion and understanding and wanting to help people. You are more than capable of this. You have the Six of Swords and you have the Wheel of Fortune with this Queen of Cups in your storyline. So this is talking about you really needing to move away from this fear in order for you to change the outcome, potentially. But I'm saying in order to change the outcome into a higher version of the best possible outcome that you can have, that you can manifest here. Okay? You are, in fact, good enough. And you have this idea, this inspiration for a reason. Don't doubt that. Don't deny that. Do not let that little devil on your shoulder tell you that you're incapable. Why don't you just go ahead and flick him off there altogether? Right? Or maybe throw some like duct tape over his mouth so he can't talk anymore. You know, that kind of thing. Like, don't worry about it. Because you are capable of this. You are a strong woman. You have all the strength that you need, all the capability that you need to do this, okay? For sure. And I'm gonna be really honest with you. If my words don't help to inspire you and fortify you, allow the energy of the Queen of Cups to do so, because this Queen of Cups energy is really speaking to you, is really giving me the bulk of the message of you have what it takes, because you know what people want, you know what people need, you have a really great idea. You're capable of this. You're more than capable of this. Okay? Leave the fears in the past. Leave the fear behind you and move forward with confidence in your heart. And that's going to change everything for you. Okay? Yes, girl. I know that shit is motherfucking right. Yes, honey. I mean, that's really all I have for you. And I really just want to keep, well, but that's the fear right there. And that's an illusion. Okay, I mean, look at it this way, Charisse. This Five of Pentacles. These people are out there. I know you are. Well, look, I get that. I know you are. All right? I totally understand that. But these people here are leaving themselves out in the cold when they could just turn around and ask for the help from the church right behind them. And right here, that's talking about spirit. Hi, Sandcam. That's talking about spirit, saying, look, we got your back. Just ask us for help and you shall receive. We're not going to deny that from you. Charisse, we would much rather that you take on this venture than stay in a job, in a business venture or a business structure that you no longer resonate with. You're not meant to be here for that shit. You're meant to be here for something more. So why not do it? And trust in us to lead you there, to guide you along the way. You will always have us for help. You will never be without it unless you don't ask. Unless you forget somehow that we're standing back here at your side waiting to help you. Right? I mean, that's what I got for you, boo. Hi, Yvette. There you go. All right. So why don't you just go ahead and ignore this energy altogether? Boop. Gone. No more. Oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. Faith Hunty. That's what I got for you, boo. For you, booski. Booski! All right. I know that's right. Ew. Ignore it. Just ignore it. It is not worth your time and attention. Look, Charisse. You are redefining yourself. You're recreating yourself. And you're afraid of that. There's no reason to be afraid of that. Oh, damn. Charisse, I was just sitting here shuffling the deck, right? And eventually the Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords came out. You're recreating yourself here. But you're afraid of that. And look at what is underneath the deck. The Ace of Pentacles again. The Ace of Pentacles was the first card in your overall energy. This is a brand new start. This is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful new beginning for you. You have to let it grow, though. You have to let it gestate and germinate and not lose faith in it. Not try and make it happen in a shorter amount of time than is necessary. Okay, you can't rush it. But it's a new venture that's worth embarking upon. Because think about it, if it doesn't just fulfill you, think about all the people you're going to touch, whose lives you're going to influence. I have 2 more left, Cardi. I have Imani and then Christina. Yvette, unfortunately the floor is closed, but if you want to get an idea of how to get in on it next time, just check the description box. All right, Charisse, that's what I have for you there, boo. Oh, I'm in Brooklyn. No, Munchie. No. I mean, that would require you detaching from your soul. You can't do that. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, Charisse, think about that. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Cheers to you, honey. Oh, that might be fun, Cardi. Poop. Hey, I love the West Side. All of the West Side. The Upper West Side. I love the whole West Side. Oh, honey, I get it. Munchie, girl, I get it. But you need to work on detaching. And you need to work on being in the energy of it being okay that you're not with him physically, because energetically you two are in union. You've always been in union. There has never been any separation. Okay? But you have to become comfortable with being with yourself and being happy, finding your own sense of happiness without him. But I get it. Oh, thank you, Cardi. I really appreciate that. I mean, I'm New York East Coast born and raised. I was born in Long Island. I was born on Long Island and lived in Far Rockaway for the first 5 years of my life. Then, other than like a 3-year stint up in Guilderland, which is upstate New York, which is up by Albany, I lived the rest of my life in Westchester before I moved to the boroughs. Brooklyn, then LA for a while, which was terrible. And then back to Queens, then Manhattan, like the East Village, and now I'm here in Brooklyn again. Exactly. The other person complements you. The other person does not complete you. You complete yourself. You are whole and complete in and of yourself already. You don't need no man, no woman to complete you. Okay? You are complete. Okay. Imani, you are next. General guidance at this time. 3 shuffles for you, Imani. 1. Come on, guys. Is it 3 or is it 4? 4. Okay, great. 4 shuffles for you, Imani. So, 1. 2. 3. And 4 for you, Imani. So what guidance does Spirit have for you right now? Okay. Overall energy. 9 of Cups. Okay. This is good. I feel like you're in an energy right now where you're just very satisfied with life and satisfied with yourself. I want to ask you, Imani, after the last reading that I did for you, has anything changed between like the dynamic of you and your brother, maybe even you and your mother? Like, because especially with this Nine of Cups here, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work involved with your soul mission in some capacity, and that's bringing you, excuse me, that's bringing you a great sense of satisfaction. So I'm curious to hear how things have developed since that last reading that we did. Oh, damn! With the sun underneath the Nine of Cups. That's beautiful. You have a really bright future, Imani. I really feel like you've been doing a lot of really great work in terms of being in line with your soul mission. That's really beautiful. Oh my God. Well, that escalated quickly. You've been avoiding your family lately. Okay. The first two cards were great for you. And then it kind of tanked from there. You have the Five of Pentacles as at the root of the situation for you, but then in your storyline you have the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. The thing about it is, I don't feel like this is so bad. I feel like you're in a phase right now where you're kind of almost in a hibernation. I do feel like you have been doing a lot of I do feel like you have been doing a lot of work in terms of your mission. But now that I'm looking at what has come out here, I feel like this is internal work, which ultimately is going to bring you great satisfaction. You've been doing a lot of internal work here. The moon can represent healing, or I'm sorry, not healing. It could represent illusion and fears and secrecy and hidden things, blah, 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 whatnot, whatever. But what I'm really getting with the moon, the first thing I thought when I saw the moon was that you're in an internal phase right now. And then the Four of Swords came out and I was like, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. It's like you're going within, you're taking a break, you're resting, you're meditating a lot, you're thinking about things a lot. You might be thinking a lot about, what your process is or how you want to move forward in whatever it is you're being called towards spiritually. And the Nine of Wands is definitely giving me an energy of not necessarily giving up, but at the same time, you may not necessarily be taking that much action right now. And I feel like a lot of the internal work that you're doing right now is associated with getting over some feelings of inadequacy, which is going to take some time, which is some of the hardest work that we can do. Because ultimately when we, and rewarding and fulfilling work that we can do, because when we get over that, I just got a reading from an astrologer, a Vedic astrologer. His name is Julian Skywalker on Instagram. And he suggested I go on a 10-day silent meditation retreat. But ultimately, what I'm getting with this here, Imani, is that you are really working on overcoming a sense of inadequacy, which has been a big blockage in your path for a long time. And that's why the Nine of Cups and the Sun is like an assured energy for you. Because once you illuminate this, satisfaction is guaranteed. And once you move through it, satisfaction is guaranteed. Okay? That's a lot of really good work that you're doing there. And trust me, it's 100% worth it, Imani. 100% worth it. I hope this is making... Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's really cool. Congratulations. I'm really proud of you. I know that, look, girl, the struggle is real. And in terms of your family, don't rush into any of that. You'll get to it when you get to it. What you need to make sure is that you have the right foundation for yourself. Because trust me, that family shit it's gonna get ugly. Okay, like, and I'm not trying to be like a fortune teller for you or picking up anything specific for you. I'm just saying, girl, I've been there. And that shit gets ugly. Okay? That shit gets ugly. So you really need to make sure you have the right foundation for yourself in place so that you can effectively be that catalyst of change for not only for your family, but for the rest of the people that you're meant to serve. Okay? All right. That's what I have for you, Imani. Oh, excellent, Deep Soul. Perfect. Hey, Imani, the the Hierophant just came out for you. And the first thing that I heard was structure. And that might have to do with this 10-day retreat that you're going on. I feel like reconnected. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right. No, yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm so sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but my Wi-Fi just literally just cut out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm back. So Imani, what I was talking about was with the Hierophant energy. I feel like it was structure. Structure is going to be really important for you. I feel like this 10-day meditative retreat that you're going on is really going to help you. It's really going to help you transform a lot. Because at the bottom of the deck, I believe, was death. Okay? And so... Sandcam, you're funny. So that's what I was saying with that. That was the message I was trying to give you at that time. Okay. All right. So Christina, you are next. Christina, are you still here with us, or are you asleep? You're welcome, Imani. I appreciate you too. Cheers. I appreciate all of you guys, and those of you that are still here, if you haven't done so already and you are in fact enjoying this session, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Yeah? Cool. So Christina, I guess you're still asleep, which is fine. You can always watch this later. I will say this. Well, first of all, I don't know if you sent the payment twice. Hold on, I gotta re-sign in. If you did send it twice, then yes, we can just attribute it to the next happy hour, but I only have one for you. There was only necessary to do one, so that's good. Now, moving forward, in terms of your question, I am going to honor this right now, but for your future reference and everyone else's future reference, I really am not comfortable with commenting or pulling cards on like health and like court cases and stuff like that. Like, that's stuff that I really don't want to get into, especially with health. Like, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trying to predict any sort of outcome with anything, especially in terms of a court case, but I will try and channel whatever messages I can for you here in terms of your situation. If I could just get that note back up. Okay. But you're asking for advice on what to expect and how to help convey the innocence and how to defend yourselves and your daughters in this case. Okay. All right. I'm going to give this 3 shuffles, and whatever comes out, comes out. I'll give you the messages that come forward. I would advise you to take it with a grain of salt. But Let's see what message I can bring forward for you here. Okay. Sorry, my nose is itchy. My nose is itchy. Okay, let's see what we've got here for you. Boop. All right. Overall energy for you, Christina, we have the Seven of Swords. And I feel like this is whomever you are up against here. I feel like they're being less than honest, or maybe even the situation itself it's foundationally it's built on a foundation of lies and deceit, and that's why you're having to defend your innocence. So the first thing that I get here with this Seven of Swords is you need to maintain your truth, your honesty, also integrity. I really feel like the more you can stand in an energy of integrity and not try to lowball anything the way they might be, I think that's going to shine a really beneficial light on you. Okay, underneath the Seven of Swords is the Three of Swords. Okay, all right, so let's see what else. At the root of the situation, you have the Hierophant here, and this is really giving me another energy of integrity. It's like you need to do, what I'm hearing is, by the letter of the law. And I'm also hearing that you are approaching the situation this way. It's advised that you continue to do so. And you have the Page of Swords here with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Again, you guys really need to maintain a sense of as much honesty as you possibly can. Like, there is no room for even a little white lie or a little fib. There is no, like, with the Page of Swords here, this is an energy of an individual that doesn't have the tact or the finesse to finagle anything or sugarcoat anything or twist anything and to make it more than what it is. The Page of Swords doesn't roll like that. The Page of Swords is like, you ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer, and I'm going to be completely blunt and honest about it because I don't know how to be anything else. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting with the Page of Swords here. To the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands, I'm having a little bit of trouble deciphering that part. But what I feel like, honestly, what it feels like here, Christina, is the more you can be as truthful and honest and, in essence, blunt about whatever it is you are arguing for, the better your chances of moving forward and coming away the victor. I don't know why I'm getting some sort of victory here with the Ace of Wands. I feel like tomorrow is a really big day for you, is what you said, okay, in terms of this case. And I don't feel like this is going to be like the end all be all of the case. I feel like it's going to be a major turning point. What I'm getting with this Ace of Wands energy here is like after tomorrow's session, there's going to be some sort of igniting of passion and fire to really see this through. But what I'm feeling is that this hinges 100%. This hinges on you being absolutely as honest and forthright as you can be. Because again, it feels like this case is built on deception and lies to begin with, which is why you're having to prove your innocence. And you cannot prove your innocence by... What is it I want to say here? You cannot prove your innocence by being less than 100% honest. Does that make sense? Like, say if I were a judge here in this case, and I was listening to your argument, and I was trying to see whether or not you are really telling the truth. I mean, obviously, I'm going to rely heavily on the evidence, but if I get wind that you're trying to twist things into your favor to make it seem better than it really is, even if it's not that damaging of a situation, but still you're kind of twisting it to turn it into something better, immediately that's a red flag for me. It's like, that wasn't even that damning of an evidence, but you still decided to twist it to make it better. How can I trust what else you have to say? How can I trust what other evidence you have to bring to the table? How do I know you're not twisting that too? You get what I'm saying? And maybe that's the jury that would be saying something like that. I don't know if you have a full I don't really know what's going on here, but I hope that makes sense. Oh my God, Cardi, thank you so much for that. I totally just saw that. Nylea! Hi, Nylea! How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you. I mean, that's what I have for you, Christina. That's really what I'm getting here. And I hope that's helpful for you. And I wish you luck. I wish you well. I hope things turn out in your favor. I get with this Ace of Wands energy, it feels like there's a turnaround that's coming. There's like a breakthrough, and there's something that's going to help you. It's almost as if it's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel all of a sudden. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. Okay, but I'm going to leave it there. So there you have it. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all so very much. So very much. Hey, and if y'all don't know about Nylea Guerrero, she is bomb. Like, she's amazing. I love her. And it's funny because I learned of her while I was working. I was working at this place. I work at this restaurant here in Brooklyn, and I had just finished my shift, and I was hanging out. I was sitting at the end of my shift, having my shift drink, hanging out with the bartender and one of his friends, and she and I were kikiing about how, like, I'm a card reader, blah, blah, blah. And I did a little mini reading for her there, and it was cute and fun and all that. And then she mentioned some people that she watches. One of them specifically was Nylea. And so I started watching Nylea, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. This is fantastic. And one day I mentioned Nylea in one of my videos, and one of my followers went to her and was like, oh my God, like, Eric mentioned you. You're fabulous. I love you. And so then Nylea reached out to me, and now we're friends, and we've been doing readings for each other, and it's really fantastic. I love how all of that worked out. But if you haven't checked her out yet, go check out her channel. Good night, Kristen, and good night to all of you. Thank you all for being here with me for the last 2 hours. I love you all so very much. And I look forward not only to our next happy hour, which is not going to be next week. It's not going to be until February, because next week is completely booked for me. But I also look forward to seeing you for our morning cup of coffee. Yeah? All right. Well, with that, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I love you all so very, very much. And excellent, Sam Kim. I think everyone should check her out and subscribe if you can. Yeah. But with that said, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic night. And I'll see you later. Yeah? Okay. Take care. Mwah. Bye.